All right, everybody, welcome to the Singapore Major. I believe we are into the group stages, which, man, that just flew right by. We have Quincy Crew and Alliance, and I'm Ryan Anigans, joined by Seananigans, and we're going to be bringing you the game here. So sit back, enjoy, and hope for some good Dota.
Right off the bat here, no surprises, eh?
Yeah, pretty standard. Nyx, though, looks good even after some of these nerfs, but still looking good, looking playable. So that's
Maybe
good.
Darkseer being a surprising ban first round.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Tusk. Still don't love the hero. Don't know why you don't just pick Earth Spirit there, but
Yeah, I do believe in the case of Quincy Crew is they also run it as an off lane, so this is kind of a flex.
okay. The
Timbersaw
T-Saw
coming,
we've seen play more recently too.
yeah, strong. Just put him there, but it's kind of just like a get what you can. If you get to the moon, you get to the moon, but it doesn't really seem like it's ever an awful pick.
Do you know what lanes Alliance likes to run that in?
I believe most of the time it's on S4 in the off lane, but their mid player does play Timbersaw, so it's either way. I would say it's about 80-20 in the off lane though. Maybe even 85-15. We're going to see this banning phase is normally the part where a lot of the carries get taken out of the game. Which is we already see Monkey King and Wraith King coming out, so interesting to see what we have come out here next. Ember Spirit fills in a lot of gaps and a lot of drafts. Obviously, something we see go matchup based with Puck or skill based with Puck. So maybe
Yeah, I'm
trying to.
almost tired of that matchup mid.
Yeah, it's definitely the mid matchup of this patch that we're on for sure. At least it's high skilled, high play heroes. At least it's not like two passive mid laners.
Sniper versus Viper.
Yeah, it makes for good content. So I'm happy with that. And Ursa banned out, continuing with this carry round being banned. Could see some trolls come out in a ban. Could see Timbersaw or Terror Blades and other hot meta picks.
So do you think Alliance is gonna follow down a more aggressive path here with that T-Saw? Think they want to play a little faster?
Yeah, I think Alliance's pace in general is a quicker one in this patch. In last patch they were known for the Spectres, the PLs, the Medusas, and I mean certainly they can play those. Nico Baby is probably one of the top 5 most efficient farmers, just pure standpoint of GPM. Um, so I think that's playstyle can suit them, but they like playing quick. Seen them with just some Ursas that just like take off out of nowhere. So um, definitely interesting to see what they're going to pick because if they want to play fast, which I would prefer them to try to play, uh, they could definitely do it. So maybe catch Quincy Crew off. NA is a little bit slower of a region in the sense of gameplay, and they might just try to just outpace them from the start.
Yeah, we're just seeing more big meta bans.
Coddle, having Coddle in the game, with these two characters, already Nyx and Timbersaw, who could benefit from just getting mana occasionally. Um, certainly, I wouldn't want to play against a Timbersaw Coddle lane. That sounds awful. So just something that covers them up a little bit here. Also some.
Guess
Oh, go ahead.
I think oh, Razor. Okay. I was sort of expecting Troll to come out there, following down their line of bands there in that phase.
Yeah, maybe they're thinking about a troll for their side. You ban out the razor because that's the only reason razor's getting a ban here. They're probably going to want to take something here that is bad against razor, something like a PA, something like a troll. I know they
Didn't
do
we
like to
see
play
Razor
PA.
picked in response to a Timbersaw pick? Uh, in the wild cards, I think we saw Razor picked into a Timbersaw.
Possibly, yeah. I don't think that's a bad matchup. But right now, I think timber saws are getting the chain early. Um, and one chain, and I think you can usually chain out of the static link range.
Right. And the Jack Daddy.
The Jack, dude,
Love it.
yeah, I'm a fan of this. Send it. Um, yeah, I like this hero. I like playing this hero. So, uh, yeah, Jakiro is really good at just pushing out lanes, team fight, pushing towers as well. The long range ice path stun, even though it's not very long, it's still a stun. You know,
Mm.
more stun never hurt, right?
Yeah, Jakiro's y- he's either super good or he's not. That's how I see him. It's like if you have a big, like fast reacting, good movement team, like Jakiro can sort of lack
Yeah,
because his wind up is super slow. Um, so I'll have
and
to see how it plays into this. I mean, so far, I mean, it does give you another disable for Enigma,
yeah,
which it looks like Quincy Crew was going to pick regardless. They knew right off the hand what they were going to pick there.
yeah. I do know that Limp, the Alliance mid player, has actually played a mid Jakiro in this patch.
Jakiro is one of those mids that like if you have a squirrely mid player, like they're always like in the back of their head, they want to play some stupid hero mid, and Jakiro is one of those heroes. I
I
think Dendi is another one that like has played Jakiro mid and
Yeah,
just as like squirrely mid players.
yeah. I know Limp has played at mid. I don't know how recently. If we had the research team capabilities, they would be able to pop that up right now. But uh, I would like to say it was this patch. Maybe early December, somewhere around there. And troll. We kind of thought that with the Razor ban. Talk a little bit about this Enigma pick. What do we see? What did Quincy Crew see that liked Enigma? Just the overall strength of the hero, or something in the draft? What do you think?
Probably the strength of the hero, but uh, good damage into the T-Saw if you can get your hands on him. The Eidolons aren't going to do anything, but that his percent base AOE can really tick him down quickly and ignore his armor and do a good amount of damage. If you can get it in with the black hole, tough,
Yeah,
but I think we've seen Enigma all through the season just picked up just because of the strength of the hero, how quickly he farms, and his ability to hold a lane back by denying creeps.
I think maybe Quincy Crew kind of sees this as a play style. Timbersaw could get left alone, which is going to leave the other team's carry alone, um, allowing something like a Juggernaut to be able to solo lane up against a Timbersaw. So could allow this Enigma to go into the jungle, play a little greedier, and maybe play a 5 that doesn't need to be in a lane because Timbersaw is going to be there. No matter what character, no matter what hero you're playing, you're not going to kill a Timbersaw usually without some more rotation. So maybe has something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good Enigma is just running into the jungle at the start anymore, like he used to be. Tiny. Okay.
That's a limp special. That's a specialty just respect ban because it's probably gonna be a mid that's coming out now, unless it's a
Hmm.
mid Jakiro, which is like 99% not gonna be a mid Jakiro. So they ban out TA, which is a limp special, and a tiny, which is a limp special too.
Yeah.
What are they banning here for them? They banning an offlaner? Probably.
Um, it just depends if you think Enigma's going to offlane or not, because he can certainly, or he could play in that four role.
Pangolier certainly would have been a good pick here. Another disarm for that troll. Pops ulti, and then you just get a lucky shot proc off on him would be devastating. So Quincy or Alliance is thinking it's going to be offlaner. If it is, I mean, what do we have in here? We have Tides, we have Beastmaster, we have Mars.
Yeah, I was just thinking Mars might line up pretty well here. We've we saw some like fun synergy with Tiny and with Earth Spirit, and the way that they can work with Rupture, Venomancer. Okay, the way that they can work with Rupture and Dream Coil, but no, they went the route of the Venomancer.
Venomancer.
That's a core.
Yeah, it could. I mean, it could keep this troll under wraps. At least pre BKB. I don't know how I like it. I mean, I don't really Jakira. I don't know if I like it into Jakira that much. He's pretty tanky. I don't like it into Timbersaw that much either. I guess. And Nynx with the Spike Carapace, it's pretty much a guaranteed stun on this Venomancer whenever he wants. So I don't know how great it is. Maybe they're just drafting this for the lane, which makes me think it's core. Because the only way that this is good is if it's in the lane matchup against this troll. And then that's what they go with the mid Dragon Knight. Pretty standard. They got a nice little
Another
push
fast.
timing.
Yeah, good fast hero.
Wow. So this could be interesting. I think this game's definitely going to be exciting. I'm not really leaning. I don't think one team clearly has the edge from the draft yet, though. Um, which makes predicting this game hard, which makes watching this game very fun. But I think if this game turns into a team fighty, slower paced game, I think it's going to go in Quincy Crew's favor. But if this comes into a ganking, pushing, kind of mobile suppressing kind of game, I think that's where it goes in Alliance favor. And I kind of just think that this game's gonna not go in that direction. So I'm gonna lean Quincy Crew here for game one, and but would happy to be proved wrong. Would happy to be proved right. I'm just ready for a good game.
I think Quincy Crew picked some like tale as old as time standard Dota. Um, I think I'd like to see Alliance take this one here. Um, just love Dragonite. Love to see Jakiro, and I love pushing strats. So
Yeah,
um,
definitely.
I think
Yeah,
he's gonna if he can get a blink dagger at a good time and really make plays around the map, it's gonna be pretty sick.
yeah. I'm certainly always rooting for a Jakiro win. Never would just want to see that character or hero completely lose. So gonna do some player introductions here. We're gonna have Nico Baby on Troll, FNG playing the 5 Jakiro. Not going mid, so we missed an opportunity there, but we still get to see it, so I'll be happy about that. We have our Dragon Knight playing mid, Limp on Dragon Knight, gonna be going mid. Timbersaw S4, what we kind of thought from the draft. Uh, in the off lane, and then Hanskin playing the 4. Probably gonna be roaming a lot due to having the Timbersaw in his lane, so gonna be there. Sticking down here on the bottom lane, we have Yawar or YS on the jug. LOA or MSS. All these guys recently changed their name for no reason. Um, MSS LOA on the Enigma. Quinn Callahan, CC&C, going to be playing the puck in the mid lane. Classic staple right there. Leslau on the offlane Venomancer. And that leaves Polson, Polo Sun, which I believe is a stand in for them. Uh, on the 4 Tusk, probably going to be roaming as well.
Hanskin trying to do some cheeky little play here. It looks like they want to get some damage in here on Leslie. So here comes the breath. Ticking him down, doing big damage. It doesn't look like
Falling
they're going to bring him
low.
down. Oh,
Axes come out.
another axes.
Gonna have to fairy
Fairy
fire.
fire. Breath barely hits, but
The stick.
he lives.
The stick save. Wow.
The starting stick.
This mid matchup. Uh, what have we said about Dragon Knight that we can't say? What have we said about Puck that hasn't been said? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't.
Probably a pretty passive lane, like most Dragonite pucks.
Yeah, I don't.
Dragonite sort of has to sit back till he hits level 6, and then he has opportunity.
Yeah.
Expect to see Quinn here take a easy last hit lead.
If any advantage is going to be inked out, it's going to be gotta be early because Dragonite just gets unkillable at like level 3 or 4, pretty much. So I think most of our action is going to be down here in the bottom lane, if I'm being honest with you, at least early.
These 5-position Enigmas are still just weird for me to look at, coming from like old Dota.
Yeah, well, it's the idea of they're probably not drafting this if if it's anything other than a timber saw. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because they're gonna want to try to stay in this lane where the Snakes is gonna rotate. He can stay in the lane by himself, and you're not gonna really kill him if you played any other support. So you might as well try to get something else on the map. So this really got popular in the European region, in Europe and European high ranked pubs, having an Enigma 5. So.
I think the change to the wards probably does a lot for that too. You can sort of build the same items that you would have built on Enigma, and not have to worry about buying observers and whatever else.
Yeah. Take a quick look at the top lane here. Tusk is getting pretty low, but it's gonna be hard for any true kill potential to come out due to the lack of CC that there is early. Jakira not taking Ice Path level 1 or 2, so. Jakiro is going to try to get this pull off, but he doesn't realize that it's actually blocked on this high ground up here, so they find that to get the creep wave able to be pulled and messed with.
Wonder if Hanskin saw that courier run through. No. Still protecting it. Oh, they have the ward, so he definitely knows it's there.
He definitely knows it's there.
And Enigma gonna escort it out, it seems, if they move it. I sort of like this Tusk Venomancer lane. I think that if they can get another level or so, they might be able to just like roll in, and then you're stuck with that Ice Shard and the Gale. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, tag team with the tag team. I'm pretty sure the wards proc tag team. So that could be something.
Enigma's doing big damage though. Pretty volatile.
Already have to have an early healing ward out. Down bottom. Four-minute runes, so you know where we gotta look.
And Limp gets it.
Limp gets the arcane.
That snowball a little late. And that's pretty bad for Puck.
Yeah,
Not
definitely
I
could
think
get
he still has
aggressive.
the upper hand here, but like Puck is one of the mids that really needs that first rune.
Especially in arcane. That could have been a kill.
Mm-hmm. Hanskin just running around the Radiant jungle. Just looking for something to do, it seems. Trying to give all that XP to S4 right now and just running around. Does get a little bit of gold from killing that healing ward.
Dragonite low, but not gonna go down. At least pre-coil, not gonna go down. We have the
Dragonite holding his own. If you look at the last hits,
yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
And Quinn having to go back to base because he didn't get that rune.
Yeah. And it's looking like Alliance having all three at the top in the last hit category. So definitely a good place where that you want to be if you want to try to play with a little bit more of a tempo, which is what their lineup definitely says. So win condition is going in the favor of Alliance, but certainly, you know, Quincy Crew can ink this one out late. It's not
Limp is going to have the big advantage here. Already 6.
trying to bait him
He may
into a
just go.
fight.
He may just go. Here,
This
Hanskin comes in for the secondary stun. They're right-clicking him down. Illusory Orb was up in 1. He's going to get out. Such a slippery hero.
pressure him out for the 6 minutes, and it's looking like it's bottom where Puck is. And Hanskin just takes it. That DD could have been disastrous for this mid tower. Look like an engagement down top lane. Could be our first blood. Looking like it's definitely going to be our first blood. Oh, and he's out. They're going to turn on a Nico Baby, possibly. Doesn't look like it. Still no first blood in this game.
That tag team movement slow, just really able to keep Leslie alive.
Yeah, and it's just the damage that it adds. 25 bonus damage. Just an insane spell. They're going to look to go on him. Do they have shards? Ice shards? No mana for the ice?
Sort of just stuck here. I don't know why they're not wailing on him. Here they go, and they're finally going to bring down FNG for the first blood, going the way of Paulson.
Rotation here in the mid lane.
I'm going to call him Paulson this whole game.
I know. I said it one time, and now it's like stuck in my mind that way.
S4 sort of like running away with the bottom lane here now as well.
Just Timbersaw doing Timbersaw things, really. It's just so crazy.
Yeah.
This hero, it's like how to be a good offlaner, pick Timbersaw, you know?
Enigma basically does nothing to Timbersaw in the lane. The Eidolons just like bounce off until he can get some good points into Midnight Pulse. He's really never going to do damage.
UR's in trouble down bottom. Got a spin TP.
Spin TP.
What he was trying to do there. They actually forded the wave so that they could bring this tower down. When he spun.
Yeah, this may just go down. S4 happy to tank up that tower too.
Tusk maybe out of position here top. Oh, the shards block it out. Dragon Knight. Haste. On Handskin down bottom. He's going to probably go on a hunting expedition for this jug.
Meanwhile, Jug farming the safest place he could.
Absolutely. Rotation on the top side. Troll doesn't have mana for ulti. He doesn't even have ult scaled.
Sort of fortunate they caught him out there. But here they go, the breath on the Quinn. He does have Dream Coil. He's just gonna orb away, it looks like. Ice shards rolling through. Nico Baby was there farming a 3-stack, and they just like sort of sensed it since he wasn't in lane and moved in on it.
And Timbersaw is just gonna set up his shop here in the top lane now. So you don't really want to play bottom if you're Radiant because you're open for ganks. And now you don't really want to play top because Timbersaw's there, and this map is feeling mighty small for Quincy Crew. I guess Jug can...
Go ahead.
Okay. I guess Jug does have spin TP, so he doesn't really mind playing out here in this aggressive farming area, but probably doesn't want to. Timbersaw diving top. No, not looking.
Here
like
we got a wrap around.
Ooh, in mid.
Finding LOA. They don't know Tuska's there. Malthus comes out. Midnight Pulse dropping down. The shards hold him in. Snowball rolls through. And then Puck comes in. Dream Coils onto the Dragon Knight. Hanskin does go down, and so does Dragon Knight.
Dive coming out top.
S4 just obliterating all the trees where Leslie was hiding. Can he bring him down? stick keeping him alive for quite a while. Here he pops the Venom ulti,
And they can turn.
and we've got LOA coming around. He's gonna have a Malphus here to stun. S4 is so tanky.
So much
He
space
will
on the
bring him
map,
down.
though. I don't know if it's quite worth it, but it is a lot of space on the map for that.
Well, you got to do something to S4, right? He's been
Absolutely.
just running away, so I think they're
Absolutely.
happy to take that kill. Hand of Midas queued up for YS.
Yeah, he likes going this Hand of Midas build into like Maelstrom. Yeah, it's a very aggressive build. Very greedy build. Like I think it's Hand of Midas into Maelstrom into Ags into the Swift Blink.
Eco Baby's sort of in a weird spot here. These creeps are going to scout out Quincy crew.
Yeah, you'd be happy to blow Black Hole for this if you have backup. He's not going to feel safe. He sees Enigma Eidolon's there. Gonna back up. He's going to be happy to go into the triangle, though. Maybe setting up for something top lane here. Let's see Puck give a go. Doesn't look like it. Top tower looking to go down here. Uncontested as a dive mid is happening.
S4 just diving behind the tier 1 tower to bring Paulson down. One more Whirling Death does it.
They're going to bring in a little bit of rotation here. They have ultis.
They may catch Jug out here.
He's blown
Dies
up.
in one stun.
Blows up. Midas doesn't help you survive there, buddy.
Gwyn hunting. He does have his Dream Coil up. They may just sit here and wail on the tower.
But I guess
There's
the thought...
Dragon Form bringing it down with Jakiro.
Yeah, I guess the thought with the Midas is we're not going to try to fight them early anyways, right?
Right, so he needs some sort of farming item. Whether you go Bee Fury, Midas, or Maelstrom as your farming item. In the days of old, you would go like a Drum Yasha into Vlad's, but...
Even a meta there where you win a Mask of Madness on Jug to farm fast.
Yeah. There was, I think, an interaction with Mask of Madness and his ulti. That was pretty good.
Yeah. And just, I mean, Mask of Madness used to give so much more than it does now. I mean, just insane amounts of move speed and attack speed, and you know, you could just clear creep camps like it was nothing. Setting up on the mid tower here. Looks like we're going to see a pretty big engagement. Maybe our first 5-on-5 team fight of the game.
I think they're just posturing to give YS a little bit of space.
Possibly.
Here you see Nico Baby just doesn't care, right? He's like, you guys want to pressure the tier 1, I'll pressure the tier 2. Dream Coil does go out and stops his TP. Are they going to find him here in the side? Digging through the jungle. YS does get the Jug ulti off, and it goes down.
He didn't even bother popping his battle trance because he was very out of position. That's a sign of life, right? I mean, he's on the top of the leaderboard now when it comes to net worth.
Yeah. Didn't expect that Dream Coil would be dropped there. I'm a little surprised. Yeah, I guess I didn't see when he got vision of him. But a great play there from Puck.
Oh, Blink Dagger reveal on the smoke play.
Venomancer immediately going down. S4 pretty deep, but still quite tanky.
Did get the ult off.
Can they bring him down? Jakiro still doesn't have a point in Ice Path. S4, it doesn't even matter. He's too tanky. Dual Breath gonna bring LOA down. Limp is ready. Limp just wants to see a hero.
And that was a pretty good engagement for Alliance. They know that they have to force towers, and forcing out the mid one is pretty good. You know, even if it is a war of attrition here in the middle where a lot of breaking even, but Alliance is coming out on the map control end, you know, with towers, then that's pretty good.
So Nico Baby here is going B Fury.
Yeah, a lot of trolls going B Fury now.
Sort of interesting to me. Sort of says like we're happy to go late. Like they're not all inning on
Oh,
with like
you are going down
BKB
top?
or something.
No, he spins out. I think the thought, at least as of recent, is Battle Fury is kind of a good fighting item early. It's not a great one, but it is a decent one. Um, a lot of Boars feel like once they get it, they can fight early. They have the ability to, but they also have the ability to farm. So I think it's one of those items that gives the option for either.
Yeah, they're trying to take the stack from Nico Baby, but Puck taking a lot of damage just from those ancients, and everybody's responding.
He just TP's out.
Polison stuck out here. The pings come out. Dragon Tail comes out. Dual breath.
Uses the ulti for this. I try to do a cheeky little play where he uses the shards to push him up on the high ground.
Some big stacks here for Nico Baby.
Yeah. A lot of good gold coming out. Jug just cramming in that top wave. I mean, really accelerating his farm. For the position that they're in, they're losing, but I mean, his farm is keeping up. Very, very good. Very encouraging sign. When he comes under a ward, he just gets instantly blade danced. Or omni slashed, my bad. S4 poking around at Puck down here in the bottom lane. Nothing too exciting going on. See what does Jug have queued up next? Actually got the Yasha queued up. Which is good. I wouldn't mind see him get a Manta or an SNY, something that just tanks him up a little bit. Because I mean, I don't know about what you think, but I do think there is going to come a point in this game where Jug is going to have to frontline for his team on some level. I don't think Veno can really do it. Tusk can certainly initiate, but I don't know if he can just frontline.
Yeah, I don't think Tusk is ever going to have farm to be any sort of frontliner. Jug at some point is just going to have to take the game like on his shoulders, which we know Jug can do. It's just a matter of getting there.
Yeah. And
So
this is
Veno and Enigma just being like annoying and stalling the game, and
yeah.
still able to pressure towers. So if Alliance does make a mistake, like the tower can easily go down.
Yeah, and I believe that this matchup with Jug and Troll, you know, it's not like you want to be one or over the other. You know what I mean? I think it's a pretty fair matchup late game. I don't think one out carries the other. I mean, maybe Jug does with a slight edge. I don't really know.
Jug usually is able to beat anybody late. I mean, there's like a couple of carries that are going to go head to head with Jug.
I think Troll is one of them. I mean, I think like I said, I think I still give my edge to Jug, but it's not like inherently one goes the other way. I might catch
fighting LOA with his ulti. Limp ulting and dragon tailing, so they're ready to take this tower down as well. Olsen, you don't want to be there. He rolls in on a limp. Quinn comes in, Dream Coil on 2. Oh, but big stun on 2. S4 rolls in, trying to get some damage off. Omni Slash comes out. YS going down. He's going low. Leslau going to get picked off by S4. They still want YS, and here goes the Dragon Tail. They bring him down. Quinn able to get out, but disastrous.
Again, all things being considered here, this is how Alliance wants the game to go. Get a pick off, hopefully roll it into a team fight, hopefully roll it into a tower, into map objectives, and they're going to roll it into a tower and a Roshan, which, I mean, could be devastating.
Yeah, off of this Roshan, they are going to want to take as many tier 2s as they can. I mean, if they get a good roll going, they really could roll right into high ground with it, but unlikely. Eco Baby finishes up a BKB as well.
Wow.
He's ready to fight. BKB on Dragonite. He's ready to fight.
Yeah, this is it's looking like Alliance had a vision in mind for this game, and they're accomplishing it. Um, they're farming items, they're scaling items, I should say, and they're getting BKBs, they're taking towers, they're taking Roshan. I mean, that's what they need to be doing. If Quincy Crew was taking the towers and they were taking the Roshan at this point of the game, that would be scary. Um, so it's good. I don't think this game is anywhere near over yet, just because the Shug is farming. He does have Midas.
Yeah, Quincy just has to not make questionable decisions like rolling in after one hero already dies, right?
Yeah, and
Thinking they could turn. I guess they don't know that how many heroes they really brought up there. They just thought it was Dragonite and Nyx. And then blinks ahead, wanting to get something. Blink on Quinn now, able to get away.
we have the Shard coming out for Jakiro. Um, it's really gonna help the push ability.
Oh, he took that the attack range talent too, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, and I mean,
And I guess if you've got the shard and you can use both of those with the attack range, that's pretty funny. I like that.
that's a lot of push. That is a lot of push coming out. I mean, between the both of those, you're looking at 100 DPS on the towers. I mean, gotta be close to it. That is insane. I know what I'm doing in my next pub.
Yeah, once I saw that what that Aghanim shard was, I just like queued up a bot match because I just like had to play with it.
Like, we're gonna get a pause coming out. They say sound. Could easily well be a bathroom break or a smoke break. Um, it is a European team. So that is quite common in pub matches. But if we're taking a look at the game as a whole and where the stage of the game is, we're gonna agree it's definitely, even if it was an even net worth, which it's not. It's 10K in favor of Alliance. Just the way the map looks, it looks like it's going Alliance's way, right?
Hmm. I mean, if they were even net worth, I would say this is like looking fantastic in the way of Quincy because that's what they need. They need to bring that as close to even as they can, as early as they can. But man, just a couple of questionable decisions and then like really good play from Hanskin and Limp.
Yeah, I think if, like you said, if this net worth difference gets bigger for Alliance, it's cause for concern. If it stays the same, it's okay. But I do think Quincy, they need to get this under wraps by the 30-minute mark, at least. In the next 8 minutes, they've got to chip into this net worth lead. Um, and the best way to do that is take team fights, take towers. Smoke up here in the
They
mid
need
lane.
something to happen off of a nice black hole. If they can catch 2 or 3,
It's a double smoke. This could be it. This could be the engagement right here.
pulsing and a reveal with S4. Oh, I think they see LOA there too. Hanskin getting caught out. Quincy getting stunned up. Tries to phase shift. Puck able to jump all the way to the back, is still alive. Is nobody dead yet? S4 jumping way in the back, finding LOA.
No black hole for this
Are able
fight.
to bring him down. And then Leslau going down as well. S4 looking for more, trying to bring down Polison. S4 just soloed 2 heroes.
He's just creating so much havoc. He goes in so much further. I mean, they got to get this black hole spell out if they're going to look to win a fight 11K behind, right?
Yeah, and a great play from Hanskin there. Able to stun Puck. Puck tries to silence him, so he runs up under the sentry ward. Something triggers him that he should pop his spike carapace, and he does right before Puck just tries to silence him before he gets stunned. And then Puck immediately taken out of the fight. He lives by TPing through everybody with his illusory orb, but
And they're just gonna take
no
towers,
dream
dude.
coil, and that
They're
was
just
it.
melt towers.
Yeah,
This is
right off the
insane.
back of that Roshan, they just rolled into all 3 tier 2s. I think they could even threaten high ground if they get another 1 or 2.
Roshan's got to be going here soon, though, right? Or this Aegis has got to be soon.
Yeah, it should be coming up, but
Another minute or so on this thing.
I mean, it's not like they need it, right?
40 seconds. It's 40 seconds on Aegis.
Gale down onto S4. Turns right around into Leslau. Omni Slash coming out onto S4. Not quite able to bring it
Big
down.
black hole.
Finally, a black hole on 3. Are able to bring S4 down. They're going to pop the Aegis on Nico, baby. Limp turning away. The roll coming out on him. He's going to bring Polison down. So finally, something going the way of Quincy crew.
Yeah, if that wasn't an
Pop the
Aegis fight, that would have been really, really good.
Yeah, if that wasn't an Aegis, they were going to be able to take down at least one of these tier 1s that's still up at the 25-minute mark.
So signs of life. Network lead isn't getting any closer, but still on Quincy. You know you're behind. You know it's an uphill battle, but you know you can do it. And the Jugs farm, you know, for losing, for having a lot of the map taken away, it's actually not bad. And he's going into a Lincoln's. I just don't know how I feel about that. What makes this game such a great Lincoln's game?
On which character?
On the Jug.
So anything to stop him from just immediately getting blink on and died, like
Abyssal? Is that what Trug? Oh, I guess Troll is building Abyssal.
the dragon. So the Abyssal, the Dragon Tail, I think the Handskin's ult, I think will trigger it, and maybe even Impale.
Yeah, I just feel like that's a losing item. That tells me that you're not trying to win the game. You're just trying not to lose it.
Yeah, I mean, everything's on the back foot, and if he can just not die instantly, and he's able to get an Omni Slash off, then I think that's the plan. So he's got Manta to stay alive. He can disjoint some of the stuff, and then he's got that Lincoln's, and hopefully he's hoping that his Omni Slash is gonna kill 2 people.
Yeah, I just feel like Manta into Lincoln's is too defensive, personally. Engagement bottom. Gonna go high ground here.
FNG really making use of that attack range.
It just feels like he's launching them from like way downtown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just look how quickly they put that tower almost at half health.
Sneaking out of the base here, trying to find something.
Catching less loud. The Dragon Tail comes out. He's silenced up. Handskin brings him down.
Troll just picked up the
They
Bowser.
just cannot. They just like cannot catch a break, huh? They step out at like 5 feet out of their base. Limp going to town on an illusion too. But making great work with that blink dagger. Check out LOA right here. Able to get some deep wards in.
I don't know how
Not
helpful
really
that ward
sure.
is gonna be.
I mean, I guess you
For
see
Roshan?
somebody farming there, it could trigger a smoke.
Like maybe they're thinking this game ends on, or if they get Roshan again on Alliance, it ends. So preemptively getting that vision up for the next big map objective that could really dictate the fate of this game.
Man, look at that mid tower. FNG just coming like wailing on it. Does roll it in, gets Yulesed up. Ice Path comes out. S4 doing a lot of damage. Polson's gonna come down, be brought down by the breath. Man, you finally catch somebody. You catch FNG. but not able to do anything to him. It was basically just S4 and FNG. He had some backup that they didn't see, but just those two heroes were able to just kill Pullison.
I'm gonna smoke up to try to get out of the base here and look to take a fight possibly before this Roshan could come up, which
I mean,
Roshan will
they've
be
got
up
to
in
do something,
15.
right?
This could be good. You take a fight here and you could take Roshan and can really put Alliance on notice.
Yeah, they're going to find Nico Baby. He's going to pop his BKB immediately. Brings down Enigma, looking
And
for more.
ulti. Pop BKB and ult.
Here, Leslau might be brought down 4 steps away, able to save himself. But S4 is not done. He wants to jump into the base.
This could be a good fight without their BKB. I mean, they don't know that Roshan's not up yet. Oh, they spotted out on Radiant, but not on Dire. I guess when Enigma comes up, they're really going to look for it. Maybe see them work their way towards Roshan now, possibly.
Trying to get some damage here in the S4. They do Dream Coil just for S4. This may be their time to turn. Limp comes in, brings down Polison again. Oh, YS thinking about it. YS thinking about an Omni Slash there. I think he's like fed up. He's like, let me just hit something.
And he switched to Scotty. I like this so much better.
Here, Dyer's scattered out the Roshan now as well. They're gonna be a little leery to like run all their heroes in there because Enigma is still in the game, but Troll just may be able to go in there and clean it up just by himself.
They're going to spot it out. Are they able to make it there? They know this is going on. They're TPing in Jug. I think they're going to be too late.
Gwyn does blink forward, but S4 just doesn't care.
And they're too late. They
And
needed...
Hanskin the human ward, just ready in case anybody tries to run up.
Just don't know how you're not playing around that area, knowing Roshan is up.
Well, they haven't been able to leave their base. They leave their base, they die.
Do they not have any smokes? Did they waste their smoke right there? Maybe they did.
Well, they had that smoke, and that's where Enigma died to Nico Baby.
Yeah. I guess that's what they were trying to do, and they just didn't want to be insane. Keep trying the same thing over and over again, expect a different result, so...
These Venom wards are being fairly annoying, but Lamp blinks in. They are able to save with the snowball, but Leslau may still come down. Nico Baby just not afraid.
Spaced out so well for this black hole. Kind of hard to get a good one
the only
off.
thing that can turn this fight. Nico Baby just wailing on the tower. They may bring down. They may bring him down once. S4 creating space again. Dream Coil onto the solo S4, and he's just standing there, tanking it up.
Not really the black hole, but the threat of the black hole. It's what it is, you know?
Man, there's just nothing they can do. S4 is too tanky. He just stands on the front lines. Limp getting in here to wail on the tower some. Just try to buy some time with Fort. I sort of would have liked to see S4 just stand up there and tank that up for fun.
He's going in. Allows Nico Baby to hit this tower for a little bit.
They're just like dropping everything onto S4, just trying to get anything. Maybe a little step. Can YS bring him down? Does he want to Omni Slash for this? Gets silenced, mantis it off. He does Omni Slash. Oh, 2 buybacks. Enigma needs to get a black hole off here if they're going to save this at all. Nico Baby still has the Aegis. Oh, just turn and fight. He's got BKB still for when he respawns. Oh, are they going to bring him down? They finally bring down Nico Baby. Okay, so they still have black hole. Bring down the Aegis. S4 coming into create space. Limp blinks in, gets one. S4 gets another.
Going to need buyback here on Venom.
So Venom is back. It's a dieback on Tusk.
Can't just let him get out without using a black hole. You can't save it for next game, LOA. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, you can just hear it, right? You can hear it in the booth. Like, dude, just black hole something.
Yeah. Make him react to it. This could be it. This could be it.
Quinn blinks forward
I mean, they're just
just to
positioned
try to
so
get a little
well.
bit of damage in. Ends up taking more damage than he's giving out.
They're positioned so well for this black hole, though. To the point in the meta where you played against it enough, you know. They're just gonna back off and keep them turtled in here. Jug does have Scotty up, and he's queuing it up. He knows what they need. He knows what they need, Sean.
I just now saw it. Yeah, I mean, okay. If he gets another 10 minutes to farm that item, and then he Omni Slashes, and he kills 4 heroes, then maybe, just maybe.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I mean, with Divine, there's always a chance. If
Uh,
he can get it.
gotta love this game.
Oh, Limp blinks forward, and then the BKB. Oh, Quinn says it's time, and he gets abyssaled. Still able to get out. Troll not able to get another bash there. Man, this dragon lineup and the amount of tower damage it does just like from range is pretty crazy.
Jug just taking half his health from one combo of S4. Puck coil
There we
comes
go.
out.
Do get a Dream Coil on 3. Limp BKBs it off, and here comes the Omni Slash. It's tickling Nico, baby. Bashes him during the spin. They are able to bring YS down.
And they just GG. Man, without even a hope of a black hole. I mean, they were just so positioned so well for it. It was the only condition. They knew it was the only way that they could get back into the game. And wow, Alliance really just cranking up the map pressure, cranking up the pressure on the game and the speed of the game. Like I was saying, it's a European characteristic to the way they play Dota, and it's fast, and it's taking these 3-on-2s and 4-on-5s and 3-on-4s and stuff like that, and then taking objectives from it. They had a great lineup for it. Uh, I mean, it was really great Dota. It was close game throughout. There was always a chance. Really excited, and we will see you in game number 2.